Straight to the front lines.
We have to win. It's the
We're just lucky. Hey, look out! Ah, no me cuente. Oiga, what now? You want to salir, hermano?
Not anymore. Don't want to talk about it. Whoa.
You want to salir, hermano?
Don't want to talk about it.
Changed so much. I don't know where I went wrong with my Gabriela.
Sometimes family can surprise you.
Is that why you say your father was not a good man?
He was one of the chief architects of a weapon of mass destruction.
Not when we started, Rico. Project Iyapa was meant to save lives. Imagine the ability to disperse tornadoes before they formed. To bring rain to drought-stricken areas.
Espinosa seems to have another agenda.
Oscar. He thought his father was squandering his family's fortune on this altruistic project. When he took over, he changed our direction. He wanted us to weaponize Iyapa's technology so he could sell it to the highest bidder. Go help me with this, por favor. But once we were working on a weapons project, your father stopped his work, and he left Solis at once. Oscar sent my own daughter, my Gabriela, to arrest me. My niece thought I was dead. So I ended up here, still working on a weather weapon, but now from a cell.
You've been working on Zona Uno this whole time.
I had indeed.
You ready, tío?
I believe so. Yes.
Kill the lights.
So, you have a plan, Lanza?
Yes, I said. I've been working on Zona Uno. Your father's departure sent Oscar back a decade. The bastard needed my help just to recover the time he lost. But I also built in a flaw.
Flaw?
A flaw that will allow us to access the core. But first, we need to get into Zona Uno. Its core was our first major breakthrough in weather modification. We thought the best place to test your father's theory was the desert. The result was total control of a sandstorm.
We're taking the train.
We rode the train every day into Zona Uno. The sandstorms made travel difficult, but the tracks are still there.
If we weight the train down enough, the winds of the sandstorm won't affect it.
Exactly, Mira.
You'll need some heavy armor.
There are armored trains at Estacion Atalaya. We can probably get something there.
We should be able to retrofit a standard train chassis. From Grand Central, we should be able to secure a train without too much trouble. Then we just need a place to do the adjustments, somewhere near Zona Uno.
Estación Perdida.
Estación Perdida. We can do the work there.
I think we have a train.
That gets us into Zona Uno. But what happens when we get there? What's this flaw?
The shielding there is segmented.
I positioned it to Oscar as a failsafe.
For ventilation?
The shield opens to ventilate the sandstorm core if it overheats.
And once the shield is open?
That's where it gets interesting. Once the shield is open, I will need to personally climb the structure and manually release the locking clamps on the shield. Then we should be able to dismantle the power...
What if we put a giant gun on the train instead?
A giant gun.
See, we shoot the armor once it's ventilated.
The force of a large artillery shell should be sufficient to dislodge the shielding once it's been opened and leave the core intact.
Well, what, you hadn't thought of that, Tio?
Where do we get a gun like that?
Prospero Torretas. They put some high-caliber weaponry on their turrets.
And once we shut off the armor,
The core will be exposed. I'll hack in and disable one of Yappa's defense nodes.
okay, let's get started.
Sí, amiga. I'm seeing you over. Hermana, you could take 1,000 black and bastardos. I've seen you, no? You're a sharpshooter.
Yeah.
I'm a seamstress, but I'm happy to pull my weight. I've got yours if you've got mine.
See? Dropping supplies now.
Enemy air unit detected. Weapons are up.
Let's roll.
Rico, I'm sending you the coordinates for the Black Hand Central Train Yard. Estación Atalaya.
It's close to Yapa. Would be a good staging ground for the final assault.
That's what we thought too.
Surface wear system is online.
What do we know about Atalaya?
Defense cannons protect the station from all sides.
Shut them down, get me access, and I can reprogram them all in minutes.
I'll keep you posted.
Be advised, target has a helicopter.
Bring him down. We read you. Enemies in a helicopter.
Command, hostile contact.
Acknowledge. Hostile contact. Sending a response team.
Keep moving! Ah!
One cannon shut down. There's one cannon left, Easy.
Standing by.
The last one.
There's a command console near the center of the station. Plug me in, and I'll reprogram the cannons.
You're up, Easy.
Listo. Stay close to that console.
I'll do my best.
Got some troops coming to help you out, Rico. We've got more Black Hand inbound, Rico. The army of chaos.
That's a good job, people. The station will make it great.
Wait, Rico! Armored train incoming! Those things are dreadnoughts. Our forces won't be able to get past that. Focus fire on the locomotive.
Supply drop is on its way, hermano.
Train is done for.
All by yourself. You're kind of scary sometimes, Rico.
Only to my enemies, Santo.
Tank turret on its way.